What's up, guys? It's SuperKamiGuru9000, and I'm Corey, and this is my quick review of Bleach Chapter 457. You action junkies certainly got your fill this week as the battle in the mansion continues, and we actually got a little bit more showcasing from Ginjo this week. And we got to see that even though he is very strong, he is up against all of his old former comrades, and they are all very capable of fighting back. We get to see the old eye patch guy using his crazy watch or whatever it is, shooting those numbers out all over the place. But the most important part is we got to see what Moe's new abilities really are. You see, he actually wears these brass knuckles type weapons, which are a probability type weapon. Whenever he punches something, different numbers actually appear on the brass knuckles themselves. When he gets all sevens, that's a jackpot, which means just about anything can happen. He can destroy just about anything. And something that the author did that I thought was kind of cool is every single week when he puts in the chapter name, even in the anime series, they like to do sort of an interesting title card. And I liked that they put the 457 on his brass knuckles to let you know what chapter this was. Meanwhile, we cut back to Ichigo, who's continuing his fierce battle with Tsukishima, and we can see here that Ichigo still is just completely losing it and is just pissed off as ever. An interesting thing to note, though, is that he's now using his Getsuga Tensho for the first time with his Fullbring abilities, and Tsukishima notes this as saying that his abilities of Shinigami and Fullbring have finally begun to fully merge together. And it's really cool when he uses the technique because you can see that it misses Tsukishima, but it actually goes off outside of the mansion, and you can see this huge explosion, almost Dragon Ball style. And this really, just emphasizes the fact that Ichigo is very, very powerful. During the battle, Tsukishima constantly keeps a cool head and continues to just berate Ichigo, and this just eggs him on even more. And Ichigo just keeps on attacking, even though it's not really accomplishing much. He's about to put one hell of a blow on him, but then all of a sudden Chad comes in and blocks it, and this just makes Ichigo even more pissed. And it's just ridiculous. And then Ichigo goes into this furious rage where he's basically like, "Damn it, Tsukishima! Stop hiding behind my friends and attack me already!" And that's when he does that really stereotypical cool anime villain thing where he appears right behind Ichigo and then just decides to cut him down. But there's a twist. Before Tsukishima can even decide to cut down Ichigo, though, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Ginjo just appears right in front of him and takes the brunt of the attack. And this was just surprising because he was just fighting against all the Fullbringer guys, so how did he even get there? Maybe this is a trick, I don't know, but it's pretty obvious at this point that Ginjo is the only one that Ichigo can fully trust at the moment. And that's where the chapter kind of comes to a close. Ichigo is of course shocked that his brand new friend and comrade has been attacked, but it does end with one panel that is kind of interesting, and I can't tell exactly who it is, but you can see that a new character is getting ready to join in, and it's a guy with black hairs and glasses. I'm pretty sure it's Ishida, and if he is coming in to help out Ichigo, that'll be great, because frankly, he's been out of commission for a while, and the fact that his abilities might not be affected by Tsukishima, that's interesting to note too, so we'll get to see what he's going to do next. Hopefully it is him. But otherwise, as a number score this week, I'm going to give it a 7.5. There really wasn't much story this week, but it made up for it for a lot of really, really cool action. And it was great to see Ichigo use his signature technique again, especially in his new Fullbring mode. It just looks really awesome. So, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. SuperKamiGuru9000, out.